Yeah, you know Epstein's innocent,
bro. That's the funniest development. Like, we are going to unveil the truth once and for all. Turns out the guy was just a fucking guy,
regular guy,
struggling in the world just like all of us. Yeah, that was some bullshit, bro. Also, innocent of what? He was literally a guilty pedophile. He was busted, and they sealed the records the first time.
Wasn't it like 1,000 women?
I mean, now it just sounds like you're bragging on his behalf.
Well, that's what I was going for. I was like, if he was a one-man operator, I mean, at some point you gotta go, this guy.
Wilt Chamberlain,
tip your hat.
Jeffrey Epstein.
You gotta tip your hat at some point. You go, God damn, you got a lot.
Yeah, but he was also playing in the minor leagues.
He wasn't in the minor leagues. Those are AAA. He was playing on the Harrisburg Senators.
Yeah, it'd be, imagine if you just owned a booth in the mall being like, you want to be a model? You could pull Epstein.
Would you like to meet Stephen Hawking?
It is. I mean, this isn't funny, but like,
how would you like to meet the biggest dorks around the globe?
Well, it's also
in one island.
Crazy to be like having like a gang of like 14-year-old chicks and be like, ladies, meet Stephen Hawking. And they're like, oh my God, what the fuck? He's like,
come here.
Yeah, Stardust. We are essentially like, what? That's so weird. Oh my God, that's so random.
Ew, Steven's get fucking weird. Them at the party. I don't know who I want to go home with tonight. Stephen Hawking or fucking
just like Saudi princes. It's all the world leaders. Like, what the hell? That guy's weird. Yeah, it's insane that they're just being like, yeah, no, everything was cool, above board. Don't worry.
It's like Trump dog.
Yeah,
it's tough not to fucking point some fingers.
Huge question.
You got killed while you were president.
Yeah,
and you were there. I mean, there's so many photos of them chilling.
Allegedly hung with his staff.
I know.
Allegedly hung with his staff.
The cope on Trump's innocent. The cope is fucking pretty intense. Yeah, he did go to the island and he just hung out with the staff, dude. The staff said that. Was the staff 12?
I know. Who knew John McAfee?
I think everyone was hanging out with the staff.
Yeah, true. Yeah. The massagers. Yeah, the John McAfee was he was the one who allegedly was trying to bring it down. I don't know if that's just internet folklore. But yeah, turns out he was. It's funny to be taken down as a pedophile by a guy who's getting shit on in like a neighboring island. Just being like, this isn't right. We gotta take this down. Yeah, dude, that shit. That was pretty. Well, there's the thing. They were never going to release it. That was like, it became apparent. Like, they're not fucking like, oh, those trillionaires.
Did you see him? Somebody brought it up at a meeting, and Trump was like, "Are you guys still talking about Epstein?" It's like, that's crazy. There's so much other stuff going on. I can't believe you're bringing up Epstein. Are you serious? God, get a life. You guys are obsessed with this shit. What the fuck? No one even cares. Yeah, it's so long ago. The guy killed himself and he was innocent. What the hell?
They're probably all sexually blackmailed. Like every single world leader probably has sexual blackmail.
The pilots were probably. They probably got the pilots that week. They're probably like, well, now you're going to go. Who? Nick Bryant, yeah.
Yeah, Nick Bryant's probably fucking furious.
Nick Bryant better chill.
Yeah.
Also, did he get free? He was on that too.
Free him. He got freed. His case, though, it didn't look like they're going to nail him on all that high level stuff.
It sounded like it was minors.
Really?
It sounded like he was playing AA ball too. I think he was a Iron Pig. Yeah.
Yeesh. Yeah, it sounded like they just gave him the Game of Thrones when they paraded the lady through the streets and shamed her. He just got a shame parade. They just crushed him. I'm curious to see what his next move is, though.
I think he's going to have to go to jail.
Yeah, for a little bit.
We'll get out.
Just for a little.
I thought he told us he wouldn't stop.
I don't think he did.
He did tell us.
It'll be quiet on the remix. The remixes will be kind of quiet.
The remixes will settle down.
Yeah, sure.
They're going to be a little more subdued. I'm sorry.
Damian Williams is the U.S. Attorney for the Southern District of New York. And he was the one that covered up the Epstein trial. Mm-hmm. His district oversaw that investigation, and they only called 4 witnesses. And those victims had only been molested by Epstein and Maxwell. he didn't call, or they didn't call any witnesses that were molested by any of the power brokers that Epstein was pandering to.
Is this the original trial where they sealed it, or his most recent one?
No, the last one.
Okay,
Actually, Maxwell's trial.
Gotcha.
He was going to prosecute Epstein too, but Epstein, his death kind of precluded that.
True, yeah.
But yes, that trial was totally choreographed, and it was a total fix. I mean, Maxwell should have been indicted on multiple counts of child trafficking. And the procurers should have been, they could have done a RICO with it, where you get the procurers, you indict them on 10 counts of child trafficking. They're looking at 1,000 years, and then they roll over on the big fish. And that did not happen in that case at all. They kept it very tight, and only Maxwell was the one that went down. Now, that guy is the guy, and because it's kind of strange that P. Diddy's homes in LA and Miami were the ones that were searched, but that search warrant emanated from the Southern District of New York, Damian Williams. So he's taking the helm of the P. Diddy
he's in
case.
control of all, yeah.
That's
kind of nuts.
So that's why I know that the fix is in with P. Diddy. But this is also interesting. Damian Williams went to Yale Law School on a grant from the Soroses.
What?
And where it gets a little interesting is Peter Soros, their kid, is in Epstein's black book, and he's circled twice. Now, being circled incriminates you because the house manager who ripped off the black book circled all the people that he thought were in cahoots with Epstein, and Peter Soros is circled twice. So that's kind of a conflict of interest, but I don't think that really matters. I would think that there's an eye in the sky on P. Diddy.
I think it's like, okay, that makes
I
sense.
think the people that raided his house are
True.
pretty powerful.
True.
I think they got a good location on that guy.
Yeah.
They're like, we know you got blackmail stuff. That's what I heard. I heard they raided the house to get the
blackmail material.
Yeah.
I mean, the same thing happened with Epstein, where they drilled his safe and they pulled out hundreds of DVDs.
What?
And I've done freedom of information requests on. I didn't, of course, want the DVDs because who knows, what licentious, nefarious things they're filled with. But I did ask for reports on the DVDs.
I've been having a tough time getting Pornhub down here. I might need the Epstein DVDs.
The box set.
The box set, dude. Get the portable DVD player going in the bathroom.
Well, if I ever get the DVDs, I'll
Toss me the good ones. Toss me the good ones.
So
You scrub the bad stuff. And
Get rid of the bad stuff.
it's kind of funny. When Epstein died, the Fed said the case was closed.
Yeah.
So then I put in a FOIA for the reports, and then they said the case is ongoing.
Oh, really?
And then I did it again. I don't know, about 3 months ago, and then again they said the case is ongoing. I mean, the guy's in the ground and rotting, but the case is ongoing. So
trying to see that Stephen Hawking. So I'm trying to see
I
him
want to see Stephen
thunderclap.
Hawking fucking
that would have been tough.
reverse
I think.
forward, reverse forward. Just
Back that thing up, dude.
Maybe-
back it up, Terry.
Hawkins might know some stuff about physics that we don't have a clue about.
True.
So, yeah,
True.
You never know.
Sexually, he could.
Yeah.
Get a little wormhole going.
Do you think the stuff happening to Trump now might be some sort of interference operation or what?
I don't know.
You said it, brother. I was waiting to ask, and I was like, I don't know.
I was curious.
No,
it
it's
sounds
exactly
familiar.
it. Yeah.
I don't. It's really hard to know with Trump. I don't see how that guy cannot be compromised myself. I mean,
But it does have the thing that reminds me of it is like the hallmarks of like JFK and Nixon, where it's like, let's de-escalate with Russia. Let's de-escalate with North Korea and China. Like, why are we, you know what I mean? It seems to be that.
I'm willing to keep my mind open on that.
Yeah.
His tax bill was probably the biggest redistribution of wealth that we've ever experienced in the United States in a short period of time. So he did help the rich get richer and the poor get poorer. He's also circled in Epstein's black book.
Yeah. Right.
Which is pretty incriminating. And he denied being with Epstein, but an Epstein victim has come forward and said that she'd talked to another Epstein victim. They were adults, but that Trump had been kind of hard on the one victim. So
hard on how so?
Just a little rough.
Sexually rough.
Yeah.
I knew it was a dynamo in the sack.
I mean, we're not talking leather and S&M type stuff.
Yeah. You just put a hurting on a lady at Epstein's Island. Yeah, I would say, yeah, if you're on the, he was pretty good pals.
They were really good pals. And it's tough to know. He said that he heard that Epstein.
I heard he broke it off after the first one when Epstein got arrested in Florida.
Well, he ostensibly broke it off before then.
Yeah.
But, I mean, Donald Trump has problems with veracity, so it's difficult to know.
Has there been any connections of him and Epstein after that? Like when he said they were done being friends? He took Epstein's plane. After that?
Yeah, after that. And he was also visited Epstein's house. A deposition from Epstein's brother, Mark, talks about that.
Damn.
So he did lie. Trump did lie about that.
Yeah.
Gotcha. With Gates, and Gates revisited him too, didn't he?
Well, here's the thing with Bill Gates.
Yes.
The media cover story on him is that they met in 2011.
Mm-hmm.
The Evening Standard did an article on Epstein in 2001. And according to that article, Gates and Epstein were doing business in the 90s.
Damn.
So there's a lot that's been covered up about Epstein.
Here's a question. This is a straightforward one. I'm going to hit you with it. Did you fly the drone over Epstein's Island? / have you ever been to Epstein's Island?
I refuse to answer any question related to that effect.
Fair enough.
Under the grounds of my tent.
Fair enough. Did you kill Epstein?
To incriminate me and force me to find out what your address and situation in life may be, so that I can send
That's a fair question. I'm a
a friendly
shooter,
fucking message, right?
I'm a fucking straight shooter, dude.
I'm just saying.
McAfee's gonna fucking kill you, dude.
You fucking better not, dude.
Once you get on my list, I'm telling you now.
Don't kill us.
Yeah, don't kill us, dude. Don't kill. You need us out here, man.
That is like, you have Epstein dies. That was crazy. That people still are like, yeah, that was clearly some sort of thing where it's like,
Yeah.
there was
Like the
no
cameras
way.
didn't work and the guards weren't there. It's like, all right, guys.
Yeah, that should be there. Should have a room. I'm pretty sure if I wanted someone not to kill themselves, I could devise a room and set up a thing for like 2 days. I could be like, I'm pretty sure I can make sure this guy.
Yeah.
Just you have a guy staring in the whole time. Pretty simple. $25 an hour. The United States government couldn't muster up
I bet they hired
24-hour direct
They probably
surveillance.
hired a Lemaire. He was probably
You think
sitting there. He was
gas
like,
station cookie was involved.
and then he came back to the room. And was like, oh fuck!
Just
And
trying to
then they
give
were
him CPR. Like, please, Mr. Epstein.
No
please.
chance. No chance CPR was administered. He probably just walked straight out. He got a call from the jail that was like, you're fired, right? He was like, oh, yeah. No, I get it, for sure.
He just went home. He just went home.
He just went, he looked in, he was like, oh, shit. Straight home. Straight to fucking video games. I'm fired. It's good to fire yourself, dude. You pretty much fired yourself. I called him. He was like, "Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm fired."
I agree. Dude, the funniest, yeah, man, it's like if I leave my car parked on like 16th and Chestnut for 45 minutes, I'm 80% sure I'm going to get a parking ticket. It's that efficient to write you a $37 ticket, and they're just like people from like the North.
True.
It's just Neasters, dude.
True.
It's just people from the Northeast.
They'll get you
chain smoking,
5
walking around
minutes.
in mailman outfits.
Yes.
They'll
Yes.
snag you. The fact that they couldn't be like, yo, we need to find out what this guy was up to, and they're like, oh man,
Oops.
Whoops. Actually, it turned out there was a blind spot, and we left. What did he hung himself, right?
Yeah, that takes some time too.
Epstein, right?
Yeah.
he hung
We
himself.
wanted to give him sheets. We don't want him to be.
Yeah.
We don't want him to be chilly.
It was some rope, obviously.
Yeah.
Gave him some rope.
I think he hung himself with a sheet.
Yeah.
How, bro? Or he took off his jumpsuit again. No, it's like, dude.
Taking off your jumpsuit and doing it's sick. Dying naked.
Damn, he revealed the egg.
I pray I die naked.
That's true. He revealed the egg.
Yeah.
He was hanging the fucking egg. He got in the deposition. They were like, "We heard you had an egg-shaped penis." And he was like,
They do crush. They crush these dudes' dongs. That's why he killed himself. That guy, Goddard killed himself. He was like, "I got a weird dick. Everyone's gonna be making fun of my dick."
Dude.
Did you see that they said? I think it was Jay-Z's Big Pimpin' video was filmed on Epstein Island.
Nah.
I saw it. No, it was Fiesta with
Fiesta, yeah.
with R. Kelly.
R. Kelly, yeah. Fiesta.
I think it was filmed in Miami, but it's fun to say it. I looked it up. The Illuminati changed the Google search to, and they said it was in Miami. It's like, bro, that was obviously on Epstein's Island.
I think I saw
Nickelodeon logos shaped like Epstein's Island. Come on, dude.
Really?
It's definitely not just a splat.
Yeah, true. Yeah, I mean, dude, I'm just curious of who's all going to go down with the diddler, because he'll probably
He's gonna get suicided.
You think so?
Epstein, yeah.
Yeah, but who's gonna?
If he's got
gonna
the dirt on Jay-Z, I hope he's
Yeah.
not gonna let that out.
Do you think they'll hang him with a Gucci scarf? Gates hangs with pedos, bro, and that's kind of like
Yeah.
it weirds me out.
Yeah, but so did Trump Dog.
Yeah.
It fucking weirds me out.
Yeah.
It's bizarre. But
I
Gates'
think- look-
thing. But here's the thing, though. Trump did say, "I
Trump
went
hung out with
there.
the staff.
I went there once." Gates' stuff is post conviction for child sex, and it was like allegedly multiple encounters. And
Yeah.
Gates is like, "I was looking in for fundraising options," and it was like, it just doesn't add up.
Yeah, I saw that interview. Oh wait, didn't you guys just show
Yeah, we
me
showed-
that?
yeah.
Yeah.
And he's like, "I was exploring fundraising options," and his wife apparently has come out and been like, he used to go chill there. He used to decompress
On the island?
at the New York. His ex-wife, excuse me.
I think you get high enough up there, you're gonna cross paths with some pedos.
Yeah, that's your excuse.
But post, post.
What the fuck?
I don't get
Chris?
mad at
you
Trump about
fucking make
POs.
excuses for these people all the time.
I hold Trump at
Dude.
arm's length.
No,
for that.
look,
I
hey,
hold Trump's
I'm a
forever at arm's length.
pragmatist. You know,
What would the world's richest man need to do to like? What contacts would he need from a convicted pedophile?
I don't know.
Like, who can he not talk to?
I don't
that
know.
He can?
I don't know.
I
But
mean, he probably has a pretty extensive.
I've
network.
watched enough
People
Game
owe
of
him a lot
Thrones
favors.
where sometimes you got to make strange.
Do you think Epstein was just protecting the realm? Instead of being eunuch, he just had his egg-shaped penis and was like, "Yes, yeah."
He was. Epstein was that guy. The guy that was out in the woods with all his daughters. I mean, Jon Snow did stay there. So,
He had
Craster. Jon Snow did stay there. So, technically, Jon Snow is on the list.
God damn. Instead of leaving his firstborn sons, he was leaving like Claire's accessories out in the snow. They will come.
Yes. I was like, damn, if he fucking gets peace in the Middle East and a sick ass fucking
Like his sandals.
and a thing that America owned. Like he was like, we're not going to give it up. It's something we can. It would just be a territory or something.
Hear me out. Hold on. Now, if America steps in and goes, it's neither viewers, all right?
Well,
It's
no, that's
ours
for
now.
real what
Yeah.
the plan is.
Yeah.
But
Can't be
seeing
mad.
seeing
If you
Netanyahu
can't
just sitting
share-
right next to him, like,
Yeah. That's a bad
yeah,
sign.
it's definitely yours. Yeah,
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 true.
it's definitely not absolutely
Just holding
ours.
like a sex tape behind his back.
Yeah, it's yours. Here's a video of you and a child we got at Epstein's house. Are you sure that's yours?
Well, it's funny that so the Democrats have been fueled by calling people racist.
Sure.
Recently, the Republicans have been fueled by yeah, well, you're a fucking pedophile.
I know, dude. I know.
Yeah, well, you fucking sacrifice shit to the devil, dude. Oh, I'm racist?
It's like, okay, dude, at least I don't fucking eat and
said I
fuck
don't
kids.
fuck
You're like,
kids.
Wait, what?
Well, we're just making shit up. You have a boat that you fuck kids on.
You're boys with him. Yeah,
Yeah.
dude, that's a monumental. That's your boy. Be like, Epstein, your boy, Epstein.
Your
That's not my boy.
Like,
that's,
no,
not-
that's your boy.
that's your fucking boy. You're
No,
on the
I
plane,
just chilled
too.
with the staff. I didn't even like him.
Dude, the fucking the article we had to read.
The ultimate, that's your boy. Dude.
Oh, that's-
your fucking.
Epstein-
You better check your man.
Who your boy Epstein? They did it. They hit Prince Andrew hard on that.
Yeah, it was enough that somebody killed him. It was enough people being like, "That's your boy." It's like, it's not my fucking boy.
Milo was pretending to read a
Meanwhile,
Bible.
all the people criticizing me would have been on the private jet to Epstein's Island. They'd be like, I can't believe he's on that plane. They'd be like, what about that other jet? Remember that other private
jets.
jet? There's a pretty bad private jet that a lot of you guys were on.
Is Epstein Island still functional?
For like kids, or you mean like, can you live there?
Like, did they still got
Or
the water
is the
slides
water
going?
park open?
Was there a water park?
Oh, there had to have been.
Yeah.
Yeah, there had to be some kid-friendly stuff.
Damn, that's how they delivered him to your
my
room.
God.
Yeah, it's just
Just a wet kid slid in your
green
room.
light.
Everyone's got the end of a water slide in the room. They just come slide.
Just basketball court slides, that screech noise into your bedroom floor.
Prince Andrew waiting at the bottom with his mouth open.
Yeah, people forgot about that.
Backwards Marco
They've been
Polo.
forgetting about that.
That
You can do all
child
that.
sex ring with
Yeah.
all of the elites, well, a lot of the elites of the world. They got busted and
That did
everyone
slip
went.
my mind.
That guy hung himself in prison weirdly.
Oh, the security cameras fell off and the guard took a smoke break and he hung himself. And the autopsy was like, no. They're like, yeah. He hung himself. He couldn't live with the guilt.
Would you wait for the lifeguard go ahead on the water slide at Epstein
To
Island?
the pedophile?
Yeah.
Water slide?
Would you just be a bad
Would
boy
I
and go down?
respect the... No. I've always respected the lifeguard.
You guys would have crushed at Epstein Island, man.
I mean, 10 coming down at once. Just...
Imagine
Chris
for real.
Tucker down there at the bottom, just like, yeah.
I think I ordered too much. Did he get some of these to go?
Was he on the logs?
Yeah, yeah.
Logs, dude.
I was told
everybody was on
Didn't
there.
he like?
Oh, was it
straight-
a different Chris Tucker?
That's what I heard.
No.
No, he was boys with them, right?
Well, he was hanging out with Michael Jackson, too.
Yeah.
Oh,
Spacey.
Spaceman.
The Spaceman was big.
Tried and true.
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
You think they all clapped when the pilot landed on Epstein Island?
Absolutely, dude. Absolutely. Well, with whatever free hands they had. Because that jet was popping, dude.
Yeah, true. Yeah, because he did like a 180, didn't he? At one point, he like really cleaned up his act. He stopped cursing.
Spacey?
Epstein?
No,
Chris Tucker.
No, Tucker.
Yeah, probably
Didn't he?
hit fucking rock bottom. He probably hit the fucking
Yeah.
Wow.
a weekend in
Do you think one of the kids came out the water slide? He went, God damn!
his face fucking a kid.
Do you understand the word? Never touch a black man's sex slave.
Do you understand the kid that's coming in my mouth?
Yes. That's the one I was going for. I'm sorry. I couldn't get it. I just said his line from the movie. That didn't change any comedy at all.
Imagine waking up the next morning with like dried kid cum in your mouth.
Oh my god, dude!
I gotta change, man.
Imagine getting charged for the water you use to clean kids'
Yeah.
come out of your mouth.
He could
Crack open a
roofie
bottle of
kid.
Evian.
Oh man,
Tim,
Right,
what would
this
you
would
say
be
to a kid
12
after he roofied them?
what would Chris Tucker say? What would I say?
What would Chris Tucker say after he roofied a kid and the kid fell asleep?
Yeah, dang.
Yeah, or
You just got knocked the fuck out.
Oh, there you go.
That'd be terrible if he really was never there.
he's probably innocent. For real, sorry,
Pretty
Chris
tough,
Tucker.
dude.
Yeah, we're
It is-
talking about
but
the
it
other
is funny
Chris
to think
Tucker.
about his voice.
As a child rapist.
Now, Matt. Now, how disappointed do you think?
Child rape. It is funny. I froze time and it's
Chris
funny.
Although that probably did alleviate tension. Like if you're a kid getting blasted and you're here in the next room, you're like, is that Chris Tucker?
No, I mean, yeah, of course. It's better
Now-
than just an uncle.
What do you, man? What do you,
did go to
think
the
it
island.
sounded like when Jackie Chan had to express his disappointment in Chris Tucker?
No.
When Jackie Chan did it?
Jackie
No, we
Chan
don't
probably
do
had to
that.
talk to his old
He
friend.
sounded
They
like-
made 3 feature films together.
I was like, Chris, this is not good.
It's probably something like that. Yeah.
Chris, this is not
That would
good.
be a nice fucking movie.
Rush Hour 4.
No, he finds out about the island and comes down and clears it out with his karate.
Oh my
That'd be such a sick movie.
Just
Dude.
breaks Prince Andrew's boner.
Yeah. That'd be so good.
That would be nasty. Hey, can
And
we get
that's
a
the
zero-
reveal at the end is Chris Tucker. He's like, Chris, come on, we gotta
He's
get the fuck
Juntao
out
the
of
whole
here.
time.
We gotta get out of here. And he like goes down to save Chris and the kids. And then at the end is the reveal that Chris was in on it the whole time. One of the kids is like to Chris, he's like, man, that ain't true, man. And then like 5 more kids are like, it was him.
And then Jackie Chan kills the kids. He's like, we gotta get out of here. Come on. We'll seal the court documents. Don't worry. Let's go. The island explodes and they fly together. And Chris is like, I'm never going to curse during my stand up ever again. I'm done with that stuff.
Damn, the last chopper out of Epstein Island had to be like Platoon.
Just celebrities grabbing. Yeah, again, it's just a joke. Chris probably didn't have sex with kids on Epstein's
I
Island.
really hope, but what I could have sworn he was on the flight logs.
Was he
The
on the
name
line?
Chris Tucker was on there.
He's on the flight logs. Maybe I do think they were getting flights. There's a lot of people on these flight logs.
Yeah.
I think he had a private jet and was just like, "Oh, I'll fly you." At a rich, famous party, and he's like, "I have
Yeah.
a jet. You can take it to where
Let's
you're
go.
going."
Yeah. Also,
I don't
too,
think they were, unless was it to the island. You can't tell
But-
from the logs.
There, so I think Matt Groening went too from The Simpsons, and they were saying like,
dude. So we were talking the Royals. So the Prince Andrew, you know about all of his allegations, right,
No, I don't.
bro? I'm gonna give you the snapshot.
Yeah,
So he claims BFF with Ghislaine Maxwell, who's Epstein's
yeah.
alleged procurer
His
slash
bae.
girlfriend bae.
Yes.
Yeah, who also, it's weird, like, it's
It's
not his
just free
procurer.
and is out chilling.
She stayed with him after he got indicted for raping kids and whatever, but whatever, okay, that's just a normal
That's just a
girlfriend.
loyal bae,
Just
dude.
a loyal bae.
That's
Normal,
arguably the most loyal bae.
I mean, that's the definition of it.
Damn,
So, yeah, so
I
that's,
kind of
that's
support her now.
dude, what is
That's a good bae.
I mean, technically, that is the definition of thick and thin.
Yeah,
But I mean, I wonder about that in terms of like a bae just like sending other baes into women prostitution or women, obviously women, like into young girl prostitution. That's a power trip, dude,
yeah.
of recruiting. I don't even know how you're like
You already have a bunch of money. Be like, all right, I maybe I was struggling super hard. Like, how does that even come about? I don't know. But Prince Andrew was in pictures with his accusers. He has a picture of him with his arm around his accuser's waist in the upstairs of Maxwell's house. And he claims he was like, well, yeah, I mean, I see that picture, but like, I've never been upstairs in my friend's house. So, I mean, that might not be my arm. That might be someone's arm. Yeah. And everyone's like, well, how the fuck do you know that's what upstairs looks like? But either way, dude, he fucking jumbled all over. This is him saying how he was introduced to Epstein. So fucking funny.
In the United States and doing things. And if he wasn't there, he would say, well, why don't you come and use my houses? So I said, that's very kind. Thank you very much indeed.
That's very kind. Thank you much
so
indeed.
According to his narrative, and that's the funny part, for everyone who watched that interview, it's like, just suspend all of the things of what people think he was doing and go by his story. It's the funniest fucking story, dude. According to Prince Andrew, he got out of the Navy. He was single for a while, but he never partied.
He was single for a while.
He was single. Dude, literally, that's exactly what he says.
I wasn't partying.
I wasn't much of a partier. That's literally how he talks. And he's like, but I was single in the 80s for a long spell of time. And then he starts talking about, so he was a prince. He wanted to learn about business. So he's like, I must go to America to learn about business. And he's like, he links up with Epstein, who really is not as...
I want to learn about business. I want to link up with Epstein.
I'm a prince. And I need to learn about business. I'm totally fucking. I have no idea.
I couldn't be in London with like the top bankers in the world.
Yeah, dude. No fucking way. No. He has to go to. So he's friends with
South Beach or wherever the fuck he was.
I have to go to an island with a ton of underage women to learn about business, dude. His story.
No, that's true. That's good basic economy.
He wanted to figure out. Dude, I mean, his whole thing with Epstein is that like what he said. What Epstein did right. He just had a knack for bringing like the coolest people together. He just had a way. This is what he says. He's like, he had a way of bringing like just the most diverse and just like eminent people in their fields together.
Yeah, what do you think that way was?
What do you think that attractor was?
Yeah.
He just had a way.
Just all men of different. Everybody just loved it.
He just had a way of accumulating the most powerful men in one place. I don't know how he did it.
Yeah, what was it?
Dude, I mean,
the finest young sniz in the world.
No, it was just people who wanted to learn about business. Shane, get your fucking mind. Don't be such a conspiracy theorist, dude.
My bad.
Prince Andrew was chilling in the castle. He's in Buckingham Palace. He's like, I'm done the Navy. I'm working a lot of charity work around the abuse of children, weirdly enough. And he's like, it's time I strike off to America, like a Dickens novel character. He's like, It's time I learn about business. So he went over there. He's friends with Ghislaine Maxwell. It's a stretch to say that him and Jeffrey Epstein were like good friends by any imagine.
Yeah.
They weren't, He was more or less, Epstein was like a +1 kind of situation.
Yeah.
But
I stand with the prince.
This is the prince's narrative. So he was learning business. Epstein, again, as you Solomon said, well, if you need a place to crash, I have all these properties. You can sit. He goes, indeed, that's fantastic. So he goes and stays, and he starts hanging out. He goes to the island.
Well, that's quite nice. Yes. That's quite nice.
He goes to the island, and then he's on there. He's at the island multiple times. He's staying at Epstein's place all the time. The shit hits the fan. Epstein gets busted.
Damn it.
Indicted.
Damn it.
Dude, what's Prince Andrew do? Again, they're not friends, bro. But Prince Andrew, because they were like, well, why did you go visit him after he got indicted? And he was like, I didn't want to be a chicken. The chicken's way out would have simply been a phone call to end this friendship. I went to go face to face to discuss with him. And they're like, what? And they're like, why? And he was like, I went over there and I said, Jeffrey, that's it. No more. It's done. It's not good for us to be together anymore. And the lady's like, according to this, you stayed at his house for the next 3 days after that? He goes, well, I needed a place to stay, of course.
I'll just fly back. I'm not made of money. I don't have the Bank of England behind me.
He's like, I checked out a hotel tonight and everything was ridiculous. Of course I stayed. And they're like, well, they had a party and that night. You were the guest of honor. He was like, a party.
Damn, Epstein had a party after he got indicted?
He had a party. Wow. After he took a plea deal and got done. Threw a party. Prince Andrew's like, I'd hardly call it a party. There was 8 people there. Dude, his fucking shit is unbelievable.
8 people is exactly what a party is.
I mean, dude, that's
I have a party with more than 8 people. I'm like, this sucks.
Dude, this is the I have all these things timestamped. It is the funniest fucking shit listening to this guy. But that's his tale. Oh, so the other thing too is that so they're like, well, okay, so say that's true. And you were around all this all the time. Yeah. How did you not know that there was weird shit? You're a prince. You're not like a total fucking ditz. Like, you could tell if there's a bunch of young girls around. He was like, there were 2 answers to that. They were so funny. He was like, Well, first of all, with my station, I am part of the royal family. People tend to clean up their act a little differently around me. So when I'm around, it's a whole different set of behaviors. So it was as if he was hitting down on Epstein again, still in business mode, and people were like, "Oh shit, the prince is coming, guys! Don't talk about like how we fuck kids and stuff. We can't upset this prince."
How old were these kids? What is this? I don't know.
15, 16. The girl who he accused of having sex was 17 at the time. Epstein got indicted for raping a 13-year-old girl.
Oh,
and then he got in trouble later for like procuring underage prostitutes. That was another thing on the books he got busted for. So this dude was busted, dude, and this guy was chilling with him after being busted, and just being like, "Well, I didn't want to be a chicken." Hilarious.
And Bernie was like, kind of like, yeah, but then Biden was like, no, like we need to heal all that shit. I wonder if that's because Biden and all them are like, we better not fucking lock this guy up, or he is gonna rat on everyone.
I mean, he must be sitting on wild.
Trump
shit.
must be sitting on some wild shit.
I think so, man.
Trump daddy was down there with Epstein, too.
Yeah.
I mean, I know he hung out with the staff the whole time.
He was there once, too, man.
But maybe he thought they were servants, too.
True.
Maybe that's what he meant by hanging out with the staff.
He was just having sex
He was
with
just fucking
He's like, you
young
can
women.
fuck the dishwashers here? This is crazy.
I'm not afraid. Everybody.
So you're saying MJ's not a pedophile? You're ruling pedophile, not a pedophile?
I don't think he's a pedophile. I think he
Okay.
got killed.
Now do Donald Trump.
Donald Trump, it's because I looked into all the fucking I'm blue and on now.
Yes.
I'm liberal. I watch a View with Lemire.
Simple yes or no?
It's hard to say because
Simple yes or no?
if he was a pedophile, they would have got him on it by now.
Simple
That's
yes
the
or
only
no?
thing that fucks me up.
What do you think
Simple
about the
yes or
tape?
no?
What do you think about the tape that came out like
Epstein
right
tapes?
at the end, where it was like the audio of like him and Epstein?
Epstein, it wasn't him and Epstein. It was Epstein, this dude Wolf.
So why were they trying to tie Trump to
Simple
that?
yes or no?
It's hard to say. That's what I'm saying. The jury's out. He's not my savior.
Bill, it's the internet, dude. Just say something sensational. We'll capitalize.
Simple yes or no?
At this point, I have to say no because they would have got us.
Matt Gaetz.
Brother, yeah. I don't know. There's all sorts of fucking weird shit about that. He's fucking.
Well, didn't
happy.
he resign?
He likes suing
Allegedly.
people.
Allegedly, big time.
But he's not Trump's cabinet now.
What's
Didn't
up
he
with
resign out of that?
What?
I heard that if he had
Might have to
stayed,
delete that too.
I heard that if he stayed in Congress, then they would have released like the findings of the ethics things. But since he like resigned, now they can't show people whatever they found.
I don't know.
That's what I heard.
Bro, I don't know. I just, at this point, everyone's on fucking notice. Dennis Hastert was a Republican, I think, Speaker of the House forever. And he was also involved in wrestling, which is fucking weird. So was Jim Jordan. There was a pedophile there, but it doesn't matter. Fucking Dennis Hastert was a Speaker of the House forever. And he was on Epstein's Island. He was friends with Podesta. He was like the OG Pizzagate guy where like Hastert was a fucking scumbag pedophile and no one said a fucking word. So now everybody who's in that fucking thing, they're not my heroes. I fucking hate them, and they're all cool with pedophilia because they let that shit go.
Do you have any heroes?
No, you're my hero.
Yeah, Hawkins was on the Epstein's Island.
Yeah.
Give him a pass.
I don't know. I think
He was just looking.
he is a nasty.
Oh, really?
Didn't
He did,
wasn't
really?
his allegation something with like midgets?
Yeah, apparently he liked to watch midgets like solve math problems. He would like make them do weird shit, and he'd just like watch them and get horny.
Damn,
about it.
SAT prep.
Yeah, but that's basically substitute teaching. I don't know if that's like that also sounds like an early it sounds like an early part of the wrestling thing, like you were saying earlier. Sorry, I can't think of the word. It sounds like a wrestling story that they would make.
Yeah, true. That's not that. That's what he was doing. He was making midgets do math.
Yeah, but I think he was getting turned on, which is you can't do that. Yeah.
What?
Oh yeah.
Which somebody made a somebody made a video. Yeah.
And the midgets could. It's like the math castle. If they couldn't solve the problem, they just got fucking molested. I guess. What was, what was it?
Oh,
What
they
was the
lose.
fucking-
It's not funny, man.
Sorry.
It is
Did you ever play
funny.
Math Castle?
It is funny.
It's not funny.
That's the
dude.
harshest allegation. I know there was children on the island, which is a bad
I
allegation.
know they're
but
The
dude,
midget pipeline is crazy.
getting flying midgets down there to do fucking math,
Thankfully, our government is protecting all these people. That's the best thing.
and they killed Epstein. Just
Bro, I can't get a pothole filled in fucking New Orleans, but you can fill a fucking 9-year-old out in the middle of the fucking ocean. Fuck this whole fucking government,
It's
dude.
crazy.
Yeah.
It's a bunch
crazy.
of sick fucking people, bro.
Yeah, man.
And a lot of it, I just wonder if it's just power. How long, like you were saying, like generations of fucking power. Do you just get so sick that even caring about somebody doesn't even seem like it makes any sense to you anymore?
Yeah,
You know?
dude. They who was the one? It was Joffrey was the lady, Virginia Joffrey, I think, was like the original victim.
Lord
Was it
Joffrey?
Guff.
Guthrie came out and was like, these people did all this stuff to me, and they like settled. That's Epstein's original charge was because of Guthrie, and then they sealed all the documents. The court was like, all right, we'll settle this, and like, yeah, like our bad about all that stuff, but like no one can ever find out about anything that had to do with it, which is like, why?
Because it was intelligence.
Yeah, true.
It was
a sting.
They were literally blackmailing every single person that went to there.
True.
Yeah, they did. They found him at his house in Florida.
The docs?
No, just cameras. Everywhere.
Oh yeah, the honeypot.
The whole thing was
Yeah, but at least
they killed him.
They said he killed. They
which is the most egregious.
Fucking killed him, dude.
And we can't. All we can do is continue to say it over and over again because none of us will do anything about it. But
true.
They literally, they killed him in front of everybody.
We got to steal his casket and drive it away.
We got a big ball. That's a good move.
Bill Clinton would jump on it, dude.
Did he have a funeral?
I don't think he had a funeral. Who went? I think it was a Zoom funeral.
It was a Zoom funeral.
It's like Jeffrey Epstein's probably the most famous pedophile of all time, and it's like that's just the one of those kinds of guys they caught. Like you're insane to think that there's one Jeffrey Epstein and not probably hundreds.
Yeah, but you can't catch a rich pedophile.
I know, but that's what I mean. How do you think he got there?
They said, "Oh yeah."
Everything Jeffrey Epstein did was so that he could fuck children.
Yeah.
So not only did he become like one
By
of the
way,
most...
your theory or your idea was exactly what the CIA did with Jeffrey Epstein.
What do you mean?
They were like, we caught him being a pedophile. Now we can use him.
Yeah.
To lure, we can make him do our bidding, or we'll destroy him.
Yeah. It's like, so for some reason, everybody that like criticizes the CIA like very publicly to make a career out of it, they're like, and here's what they actually did. Well, time to fly my own single engine plane across the country. I don't know if you should get your pilot's license if you're going to make a career out of shitting on the CIA.
That's true.
Yeah. You're really handing it to them.
I'm center left, dude. I'm
you're pro CIA.
I'm pro deep state.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm pro Epstein killed himself. we gotta really pivot.
Mm-hmm.
That guard was
Epstein not only did he kill himself because of rabid anti-Semitism that's now in the form of like anti-Zionist rhetoric.
I mean, that is partially true.
Yeah.
We can agree.
That Epstein would have still be alive and face trial if Americans were a little bit more sympathetic to the plight of the Israeli people.
Yeah, that is the goal. The goal is eventually to force someone else to say the N-word on camera. Just have it over them. That's like what the Mossad did. That's what they were doing with Epstein's Island, dude. All you don't even need young sniz anymore. You just gotta get a couple N-word tapes on everybody. Yeah. Have the CIA have like a black dude cut them off every time they try to drive. And have it bug their car and just have black dudes slowly jaywalk every time they drive. You're gonna get an N-word out of somebody.
Dude, the surprise would be if you get a tape of someone fucking a child and they just yell the N-word in ecstasy.
Yeah. Perfect.
We got him.
Yeah, he's doing whatever we say. Would you lay your life down for Trump? If there was a shooter between you and Trump, would you jump in front of a bullet for the president?
Yes, I would.
You would die for President Trump?
I would. Hell yeah, dude. I'd die for any president, even Obama.
What is that?
Even Carter. Even Clinton.
You would die for...
And I didn't like those guys, but I would do it for the country.
Even Clinton, after what he's done to those kids at Epstein Island?
I don't know exactly what was revealed there. Okay.
He was there 37 times, I think.
37?
Yeah.
Okay. Why did it take him that many times?
Because it was awesome.
It was the best island ever? I don't know. Probably because it was like you at laser tag.
Very funny. It's Disney World for the elites.
Yeah, it's Disney World, dude.
Really?
Bill.
This crowd, I mean, Trump gets shot. They miss. They short his stock. And then a few days later, all their shit goes down. And CrowdStrike is one of the people that were out to get Trump in the 2016 election and then helped steal it.
Oh, their servers are down now. I see what you're saying.
Well, CrowdStrike's a fucking company that like runs all the shit. So like they got a fucking, allegedly it was like someone did some update that fucked up, but I don't know, dude. I mean,
just deleting some.
I think it was, they
some
probably hired
messages.
the guy who was watching Epstein in his cell and he had a new job. And he's like, God damn it, I fucked up again. Son of a bitch.
I thought I was supposed to update.
Why can't I get this right, dude? I keep missing my big opportunity.
Yeah, well, you want to talk Epstein? It's fine, man.
Can you just run it down, dude? I mean, it might have been said already. Just give me where do you stand? Where do you stand on all of it?
Well,
there's a lengthy notes.
These are lengthy
somebody
notes.
called a manifesto.
Start from the top. Let me hear you. What do you got?
Well,
what's going on with the man?
All screenshots off 4chan.
Yeah, it's like, so I don't think that this dude would punch his own ticket. There's no way that a guy that worships transhumanism, saving his sperm up for like the elite women to have babies with. There's no way this dude's like, oh, I want to die right now.
Unless he figured out how to make himself a sperm cell.
Okay.
Then killed himself.
Okay.
Slithered out.
He's like something out of Irish folklore.
I guess, dude, but I mean...
Yeah, it makes sense. A transhumanists typically aren't that suicidal.
Dude typically craves immortality. I can't imagine a scenario where he's paying off guards to kill himself. That's not going to work. That would have came out. Dude, the amount of people this week that are unplugging from the Matrix is insane. Like,
yeah, man.
This is the red pill. The country's swallowing red pills, dude. The only people that are believing that Epstein killed himself are people that have never been locked up. The second you get locked up, dude, belt laces gone.
Yeah,
There's
it's
no
true.
way you're killing yourself.
They took my
he had
laces
paper
before.
sheets in this cell, dude.
Yeah, man.
If they put you in a holding cell...
How the fuck did he hang himself then?
That's what I'm saying. If you're in
They
a
never
holding...
actually released.
And
what
there's
he
nothing
did.
to hang it. Well,
No, they took my shoelaces in the drunk tank.
I guess
I
you
was,
had to
I was
sit.
definitely suicidal.
you have to like sit hang. You know.
Oh, like
because there's nothing on the fucking
Yeah,
ceiling.
but even that you need a belt.
Like
yeah,
the
you got-
famous
I know.
doorknob hanging.
Yeah, but-
Yeah, you'd have to doorknob hang.
Yeah, like
but
the
there's,
wire.
you know,
With the red scarf.
Yeah,
doorknobs.
Yeah, there's nothing on the doorknob. They definitely thought out suicide watch in a high profile federal prison.
Well, Attorney General Bill Barr, white hat, black hat, we don't know yet. That dude is coming out saying, "All right, we got to check. There's a lot of irregularities at that prison."
Now, what's
Really
Barr's
bummed out.
What's Barr's background? Heard a lot of flack on him.
Was an attorney for CIA.
Okay.
His dad recruited Epstein to work at the Dalton School because he saw Epstein was very good with the little girls.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
And then Epstein's
With the little girlfriends. Were they little girlfriends? Or
Well,
they just
he
plain
made them.
little
They
girls?
were little girls, then they became little girlfriends. Dude.
Yeah, that's how it
and
goes.
Epstein's
Vicious cycle.
Ghislaine Maxwell's dad died, right? Was murdered. or
Yeah,
something?
he died a mysterious death, but she would have inherited his Mossad clearance. Like, and this is where I go, tinfoil hat, is like, I think that you have
Wait,
to
this
be.
is?
I think you have to be born into this stuff.
Yeah.
Like, your family has to be compromised. Like, there's no way, like, you're sitting there going, okay, I'm going to join the CIA. It's like, you might join the CIA, but
I get bodied
not like
in a
these
week.
guys. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I hear you. They don't like go around like in Men in Black where they're like, "We've seen you."
Like, they took Epstein, dude, and they groomed him, and they're like, look at this guy. He's a fucking narcissist. He's a psycho. Like, we'll give him money. We'll give him power. Like, this is what he's into. So he's compromised because he likes the little girls.
Yeah.
And he'll go compromise everybody else for us.
So Epstein, Maxwell was probably born into a line of CIA work.
Well, she was. Her dad.
Okay.
Her dad owned media corporations. So
Okay.
I mean, look at our media. Look what Hollywood and HBO does to us.
Yeah.
Propaganda.
So she was part of a
her-
media. She was a media empress.
Yeah, and like she
who
was
then was involved in a child sex ring.
She
And
was-
that's on the books though. That's
It's
on the
books.
books.
Dude, if you check
That's
out
on the books.
on the Rogan subreddit, somebody put up a thing like that they went through all 2,000 pages and pulled out the bullet points.
Yeah.
And like a lot of people are like, there's nothing in the 2,000 things. It's like, dude, check it out. You'll see. Ghislaine Maxwell, what are you laughing at? Dude?
What the fuck?
Why are you making fun of me?
Sorry. I'm not. It's funny, dude. This is sick.
It's not funny. Nothing funny about this.
She I lost my.
I know. I
lost what
fucked
was
that
gonna
up.
say.
I fucked that up. It
No,
was-
no.
She
it's cool.
was born into a thing, media
So I'm
family.
saying like her dad was Robert Maxwell, some
Yeah.
kind of a media mogul.
Yeah.
Right. Then she was like a young heiress to all this.
Yeah.
And in the Epstein things, she's one of the co-conspirators, and she would recruit girls.
Mhm.
And the girl that they stole from Mar-a-Lago got paid. This is in the fucking 2,000 plus files that just got busted out. She got paid $10,000 by Ghislaine Maxwell right after she fucked Prince Andrew. That's in the fucking works, dude.
Damn.
So if you want to think about who would have got to Epstein, which I think Epstein's not dead. They stole him out of
Yeah.
I think Trump took him out because the royals would have got to him.
Wait,
the black nobility.
Trump.
I could see them pulling him out.
Trump CIA military intelligence, dude.
I think they snuck him out.
Well, they either took him out and as a message to the Mossad, as a message to the old CIA, and as a message to the black nobility over in Europe. Yo, listen,
To the what?
I know you fit black nobility. Like I know
Not what you think.
Nah. We're talking about like dark,
You're not talking about what?
like
black
dark
nobility.
nobility. Like you don't know who their names are.
You know the
black
Rockefellers.
nobility.
That's who they want. You know, there's people above them, dude.
Yeah, like you know.
Well, because I was going to say black nobility is like all black people descended from kings and queens. So there.
This is New Testament.
This is
Return.
New Testament.
No.
Shane.
No.
It's a plot for Black Panther.
Please.
Yes. So, you know, islands are 8 million. That's it.
I'm surprised, dude.
Wow. Let's get an island. Anyway.
Well, they're probably more expensive if you're going to have like a child sex ring on them. They probably
Yeah, I'm
ask
sure
you, like,
there's
are you
extras.
going to sell young on here? And you're like,
Nah, young trim.
all right, 8 mil. We're going to hit you with 16 mil. You probably got to get a license.
Yeah, I mean,
Run like a child
Probably
sex
from the black
ring.
nobility.
Yeah.
I think that
Definitely.
that we took him to protect him.
What?
He's in witness protection as a message to them. Like, they know they didn't get him. So they're like, what the hell?
Well, because what's the
And
alternative?
they stage that weird, like, Epstein body.
My thing,
where
people-
they know that's not
I noticed Epstein's body didn't have that hook nose.
Wow.
Or that
New
nose.
Testament, dude.
He had a hook nose.
He did.
No,
Yeah, very-
he
the
didn't.
body had one.
The body
he did
had
not.
one.
The body was
Yeah.
very
He had a
interesting.
good one.
Do
He
you
had
think
a
the body
good
was
Swapped out.
the
They
body
did it with
did
JFK.
have the nose?
Yeah.
The body had a very Jewish nose.
Semitic nose, for sure.
Oh,
They
so
did the same
they
shit with
recreated
JFK.
it. That's hilarious. So they tried to recreate it, and they're like, "What's his nose look like?" It's Epstein, bro. Come on.
Wow, dude.
and then they're like, "Oh fuck, we got busted. His nose doesn't look like that." And the pedophilia.
Well, he's a pedophile. Him and Lord Mountbatten were pedophiles. They got Jimmy Savile in there. The Queen protected him.
Yeah, but the guy.
The Queen covered up the Epstein story originally.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that who got it sealed?
Well, when the media, they could have broke it, and the chick got hot mic'd. Project Veritas hot mic'd that one chick.
She spilled the beans.
Yeah,
Spilled the
she
fucking
was like
beans,
the royal family leaned on her, told her to shut it down.
Well, yeah,
They threaten your lives, dude.
Prince
They're
Andrew.
fucking- They're insane. Yeah, Prince
Yeah.
Andrew's the number 2 now.
Does it actually affect anything that the Queen died? Because I've heard a lot of people being like, "Oh man, it's the worst time for her to die right now." It's
I don't
like,
know. It's just so
She doesn't
weird.
do anything.
I thought she was like a Chuck E. Cheese.
It is.
robot.
It's absolutely a Chuck E. Cheese.
Dude, there's
robot.
people being
disappeared
like,
a bunch
"This is
of
not a good
kids."
time for her to die." Huh?
She disappeared a bunch of kids in Canada once.
True.
Yeah.
Beatlemania, dude.
That's what I'm saying.
He
So-
had Beatlemania. He was like, she's only 17, if you know what I mean.
So if you claim to be rolling up the pedos and you still listen to classic, you got to stop listening to classic rock.
Gotta
That's
turn it off.
Yeah, dude. If you hate Epstein, you also hate Led Zeppelin, bro. Hate to break it to you.
Sorry.
Can't have both. You gotta do like me. I listen to nothing but fucking spa meditation music.
What do you think's going on in spas, dude? That might be the worst thing to listen to.
You might be right. I had a dude. I did a deep dive with us.
What do you think they were playing at Epstein's temple? Exactly that.
Beatles?
music. Beatles.
We all live on. Sorry.
There's that thing on the right where they're like constantly on the lookout for pedophiles.
Hey, man.
Which rules? Which rules?
It rules. And what's funny because Hanson was carrying the torch by himself for years, and everyone was like, "Look at this weirdo," and like people just
True.
picked it up. Hanson carried the torch for it, dude. He must have hit people at that show, and they're like, "Say what?"
Yeah, but Hanson was getting to the bottom of the barrel of pedophiles. The right's not after the. They're not looking for like Indian dudes and retarded guys.
Hanson never did. He ever roll up any like? I heard Hanson
Instead of
crack-
Cowboys and Indians, it's just retards and Indians. The goal of the game is to try to get a kid.
Yeah, I think Hanson actually found Epstein's island. I think he found enough Indians and retarded guys that it like he connected the dots, and he was like, "All right, so we got this guy working at Chuck E. Cheese. We got this guy going here. This dude's IT here." And they go, "Oh my
This
god!"
is the FBI should have hired to bust. He should have just walked in that temple and been like, "What are you doing here? What are you doing?"
The Trump laugh's tough to come by. Even on, I remember him on Stern, he wasn't really like,
Yeah.
even when he was funny, he wouldn't laugh. Like he would do something funny and not laugh.
Do you think he was always about to get his dick sucked? It's like anything he was doing, his dick sucked. He was getting his dick sucked right after, so he's just kind of always in a rush to get his dick sucked. Someone
Maybe.
says a funny joke, and he's like, "I can see the humor in that. I'm getting my dick sucked in half an hour."
True. True. There are things better than laughing.
I'm about to link up with Jeffrey right now before everyone knows what's going on.
Yeah.
Chill in the back.
It's a good theory.
That's also true, man. No one's holding his feet to the fire for chilling with Epstein, bro. And they're like, "Oh, that's just who you chill
Well,
with."
that's because the right seems to be leading the charge on the Epstein stuff. way
Yeah,
more
but it's
than the
like
left.
if you knew, again, he had to have fucking known. Anyone who's in like the billionaire class knows that guy was having an underage sex ring.
Yeah.
Going like even if you went and you're like, "Oh, dude, this isn't cool," you'd think you'd be like, "Bro," and if they didn't, why not? You know what I mean?
I bet they didn't. I bet billionaires that fuck 17-year-olds is probably pretty prevalent to
Yeah.
the point where it's like, well, I think they're busting Jeff. Shit.
Yeah.
Like I bet it was not even like,
Yeah. If you
what's
have
the thing he has? It's like, oh yeah, he has that. What's the thing this billionaire has? Oh, he has a enclosure of giraffes that we go shoot in the fucking head when we're at his house.
True.
Like all this weird shit these
Yeah.
You know?
Or
so
like
I bet the sex rings of, I was going to say hot 17-year-olds.
Yeah. Well, the marketable
Yeah.
17-year-olds, yeah. Sexually marketable.
No, I think it does range from like, what was that age range Epstein was working with? I think that was like 14. I think he got a little low.
Might be hitting some 30s.
How
too.
low can you go?
He was probably hitting some
You get on
30s.
the boat.
So, and obviously too, like once you're in that, like, once you start selling coke, someone's going to ask for some heroin. So like if you're the man getting 13-year-olds, bro, hate to break it to you, you're also the guy getting 6-year-olds, 7-year-olds, or the dude who does.
How do you break into that conversation? Like, say you and me have a nice, healthy 17-year-old ring.
Sure.
All right? Just a red-blooded American 17-year-old sex ring.
We're supporting young
like,
sex workers.
It's like, do you break into that by being like, yeah, man, there's nothing wrong with this. This isn't pedophilia, but like, God, isn't it weird when dudes like want to fuck like a 9-year-old?
Yeah.
That's weird, right?
Yeah, like, yeah, that's kind of weird.
I don't know, man. I thought about it. I don't know if it's that weird. Do you want to get some 9? Do you want to try
or just be like, my cousin does that.
You got to eat.
He's wild. He's wild.
He's wild. I tell him, I'm like, you got to fucking knock it off.
Like, I like blondes, big tits. He likes 9-year-olds. And, he's crazy. Look.
He's crazy.
I can get him over here. You should meet him. He's crazy. But
yeah, he's going to bring some over. I'll tell him that. You want me to bring him?
Yeah.
I would bring him.
Also, as a male prostitute, most of your day is like blowing gay guys. They finally, you get the call. You go, Jesus Christ, thank God. I've been swabbing the deck all day.
Swabbing the deck, and then you get in there, you see Cassie, you go, this is gonna be great. And then Diddy comes out of the closet. You go, oh shit, I'm gonna have to fucking swab the deck again. God damn it.
Dang, what a battle in court. Just the most like harrowing sexual experiences just coming to light. You go, haha, got her. Oh shit, I remember that. Fuck. Just back and forth for the whole country. Stuff.
Yeah, it's a fucking nightmare.
It's genuinely
a nightmare. It could be why Epstein killed himself. Maybe it wasn't he had too many secrets. He was just like, this trial is going to be so fucking embarrassing. I have so many texts that just suck.
Yeah.
That would keep you awake at night. You
Dude,
go,
that one
oh,
clip of the
shit.
egg shape, that was a brutal clip.
Egg-shaped dong.
Egg-shaped dong was brutal.
Yeah. You know what? I'm done with this shit.
We can talk about me being a child sex predator all you like. Don't talk about my egg-shaped penis.
Leave my egg out of this.
That's it. That's it.
Like, there were 3 grand juries that covered it up. There were 2 grand juries in Nebraska and 1 grand jury in Washington, D.C. Now, I don't know if your viewers are familiar with the grand jury, but grand juries are infamous for covering things up. Actually, like, there was a grand jury in Florida looking into Epstein that said that Epstein hadn't molested a single child. What happens in a grand jury is a special prosecutor is chosen, and then grand jurors are just regular people that have come in to do jury duty, and they've been funneled to a grand jury. And it's not adversarial. The special prosecutor picks the evidence that is shown to the grand jurors and calls the witnesses. So special prosecutors have a tremendous amount of power over grand jurors. And actually, there was a New York judge that had a famous quip that grand jurors have so much power, or special prosecutors have so much power over grand jurors that they could get them to indict a ham sandwich. Yeah. So with the Franklin,
I've indicted a few of those.
With the Franklin scandal, those 2 grand juries in Nebraska said that not a single child had been abused.
Yeah,
and
I read the article you sent as far as like, I know this is gross detail, but one of the reasons they were able to discount the children who said they were molested by Epstein was one of them said he used a purple vibrator and another one said he used a white vibrator. So they were like, well, these 2 are lying.
What?
Yeah, I mean,
like he's just a one vibrator.
Something like that.
They only called one of the victims.
Okay.
One of the underage victims. And it was obvious that was a cover-up job.
Yeah.
Well, the thing about Gates and Epstein is there's an article from the Evening Standard. The cover story, there's so many problems with the Epstein cover story, but there's an article from the Evening Standard from the UK that says that Epstein and Gates were doing business in the 90s, that their relationship went back to the 90s.
Really?
So if that's true, everything that we've been sold about Gates and Epstein is all bullshit, which wouldn't surprise me at all.
Makes sense.
Because with Epstein, the media has just been into digging up salacious dirt. They haven't been screaming. The Epstein article that I wrote, which no major magazine would touch, called for justice. All these kids were molested. We need justice. And but that doesn't seem to be a priority. And the Franklin Network was much bigger than Spence's network. The Franklin Network, I think, was around for about 12 years, and Epstein's network was around for about 25 years. But the Franklin Network was bigger, and I thought it was a kinder, gentler pedophile network initially, but then I've come to believe that because the Franklin Network, a lot of those kids were pandered to sadistic pedophiles, and there was a lot of pornography made, child pornography. And I think the same thing was happening with Epstein.
Oh, you're saying that you thought the Epstein one was quote unquote gentler?
Yes.
Okay.
But now that I've gotten to know the Epstein network pretty well, Epstein was pandering girls under the age of 10. 2 8-year-olds that I'm aware of, but I'm sure that there were more. And he was also pandering these girls to really sadistic pedophiles. Or some of the clients were very sadistic pedophiles.
Yeah, because didn't his first case get sealed in the same? Was that sealed in a grand jury as well?
Yeah, that was the one in Florida.
Yeah, that was one. Epstein was like,
and
he got in trouble.
I could be wrong here, but it was like, it was going to be tried like a regular trial. And then Rick, what's the guy's name? He came in and said, no, let's make it a grand jury. So it was sealed.
Well, that was Barry Kirshner, the state attorney. What happened there was a 14-year-old girl went to the Palm Beach Police Department with her parents, and she said that she'd been molested by Jeffrey Epstein. And the Palm Beach, and she described Epstein, she described his house, she described his anatomy, and the Palm Beach Police Department started a year-long investigation into Epstein at that point. And what happened after that year investigation is that they felt like they had statements from 5 victims, and then they had 12 corroborating statements. Yeah. So they were immediately going to arraign him on 5 counts of child abuse. But then that case got taken away by Barry Kirshner in the state of Florida. And then there was a grand jury, which is very strange because usually grand juries in Florida are reserved for capital cases. So, and then that grand jury found that Jeffrey Epstein hadn't molested a single child. And only one of, and here's the thing with that. The Palm Beach Police Department had the statements of 5 underage victims, but they were aware of 17 more. So there were the Palm Beach Police Department was aware of 23 underage victims, and that prosecutor only called 1. So it's very obvious to me that that was a cover up.
Jeez. And then the matter was sealed. But didn't he have a sex offense under his belt after that or something?
Well, here's what happened. So when that grand jury came back and said that Jeffrey Epstein hadn't molested a single child, Michael Ryder, who was one of the heroes in this story, he was the chief of the Palm Beach Police Department. He got very vociferous. He raised Cain. He said, and he went to the feds, and they said, this is obvious malfeasance by this grand jury, and you've got to do something about it. So the feds were going to get into it. They were going to arrest Jeffrey Epstein. Well, they were talking that there was going to be a grand jury, and then all of a sudden the grand jury was adjourned, and there was this really unctuous deal made. And I've got the emails between the assistant U.S. attorney and one of Epstein's attorneys, Jay Lefkowitz, and Anne-Marie Villafana was the assistant U.S. attorney. And they're talking about how they can minimize Epstein's sentence. And then one of the emails says, and the deal that they made was so corrupt that they had to go to a special magistrate to sign off on it. And basically what that deal did is it exonerated everyone. It exonerated the procurers. It exonerated the perpetrators. Jeffrey Epstein had to plead guilty to a single count of child abuse. He was sentenced to 18 months in a county jail. He did 13, and he had his little wing of the jail decked out like the Taj Mahal. So, he could go out during the day. So he was molesting girls during the day while he was, supposedly doing.
He was doing like nights there?
Yeah, he only had to spend nights.
What?
What? Yeah.
Also, and this was 2008. He got arrested. He did serve time technically in 2008 for what, like 13 of the 18 months.
Yeah, he did 13. But here's the deal with
he
that.
kept hanging out with all these people.
But here's the
Yeah,
deal
that's
with
what I'm
that.
saying. Yeah. BG was hanging out with him after
Bill
that.
Gates was still chilling.
Yeah.
The feds had a list of 32 Epstein victims. 32. And they did nothing with any of that. And according to Alexander Acosta, who is the U.S. attorney in the Southern District of Florida, he was told to back away from Epstein because Epstein was quote unquote intelligence. So, and to the kind of power that is required to get a U.S. attorney to stand down can be done by two people. It can be done by the attorney general. It can be done by the president. Damn. So that's how high the strings were pulled. Same with Franklin. The strings were pulled at the very apex of power.
Jesus, man. That's terrifying. That's fucking terrifying.
It doesn't speak well of our society.
Yeah, I want to see you on Good Morning America. I mean,
yeah. But it's, I don't know, isn't it just, they're just clearly intelligence? Like there's no real debate here anymore, right?
Well, it's kind of interesting.
How else could this be done?
New York Magazine conscripted 6 quote unquote experts on Epstein. And I was one of them. And I cut my teeth with Epstein in 2012, and I acquired his black book in 2012. And I tried to sell an article about his black book, and nobody in the mainstream media wanted to touch it. Finally, Gawker was able to touch it, and then we put his black book up on the internet along with a bunch of his
with all the names and stuff.
What was in the black book?
The names the names went to Mount Olympus.
Yeah.
In the black book, he had like 22 contact numbers for Clinton and 17 contact numbers for.
Why would they keep a book? I don't understand why they would keep a record of that.
Probably so you don't get killed in prison.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
It's, people like that are very arrogant, and they think that they can get away with everything.
Yeah.
I mean, they've had Jeffrey Epstein had been trafficking children probably since 1995, and actually he was the first time he was reported was 1996 to the FBI, and nothing happened. So he thought that he could do anything he wanted.
Yeah.
And the one thing that was interesting, the guy who got the black book, who took it out of there, who took it out of Epstein's possession, I think he got 18 months in jail. He got the same punishment as Epstein did
for moving the book.
Except he had to go to a real prison, a federal prison.
Federal prison.
What?
It's
the guy who stole the black book. Yeah, I'll let him tell it.
Alfredo Rodriguez purloined. He was Epstein's house manager and purloined the book, and it ultimately, and then he tried to sell it to a lawyer that was launching civil suits at Epstein because he was representing these underage victims, and it's pretty interesting. So. Alfredo Rodriguez approached the lawyer. The lawyer went to the FBI. The FBI did a sting and got the black book. And then that's kind of how I got the black book. Can't really give out the source, but Alfredo Rodriguez circled the names of people that he felt were part of Epstein's network. And there's a lot of names that are circled.
Fuck him.
Yeah.
But I've been in this realm for 20 years now. Mm-hmm. And what Americans don't understand is that many of our politicians are compromised. Mm-hmm. And take Epstein for an instance. With Epstein, he was blackmailing some of the most powerful men in the world. He had hidden cameras. When the Palm Beach Police Department searched his home in Palm Beach, they found hidden cameras. He had hidden cameras in his New York residence that Maria Farmer talked about, where multiple men were looking at the monitors. And his island was also wired for audiovisual blackmail. So so he was blackmailing people. And what people don't understand is a guy like Jeffrey Epstein, a guy who he's from a blue collar family in Coney Island. He's a college dropout. A guy like that cannot blackmail some of the most powerful men in the world because they have access. A lot of them have access to thugs and organized crime. Like Les Wexner is heavily enmeshed in organized crime.
Who's that?
He was the billionaire. He owned Victoria's Secret. He was the billionaire that gave Jeffrey Epstein millions of dollars.
Right, yeah.
And if Epstein was in fact
He owned Victoria's Secret, and he still had to go to the pedophile parties.
It's
like, bro, you have it.
I mean, your store, just the mannequins
I would
alone,
just
that's
whack
enough
off
for
in the
me.
mall.
Yeah,
I'd be like, let me in the mall at night.
Yeah, just the mannequins alone.
I mean, he's a old, frightening, scary looking dude.
What?
I mean, if I was a young woman and he showed up, I mean, I'd split. But anyway,
Yeah.
so there's no way that Epstein could have been blackmailing these people by himself.
Right.
There was obviously a large organization behind him.
That's what they're saying. What's his face was in the. I mean, who's the fucking pedophile? Epstein. Apparently, that guy. This was the New York Times.
Oh, well, that's
saying.
why they're taking the faces off those kids, and Hillary was wearing them and dancing.
Well, they said Epstein. Well, they're saying that Epstein was. It's like, possibly, dude. Well, apparently they say Hillary Clinton like drinks like virgin's bloods.
She does face off.
But apparently they're real into. There's people in Silicon Valley that do the blood transfusion with young people. So I'd imagine top politicians get in a little bit of young blood, get a little young blood in your vein.
Blood? What's up,
I think
young
they get a
blood?
little young blood, dude. They said that Epstein apparently was like he was going to get out while he was out on bail. Whatever he was planning on impregnating like scores of women. He was that was like something
To
he
live
was gonna,
forever, dude.
To basically
To ensure a fucking
his like progeny.
Yeah.
So there are like billionaires who get into some weird fucking shit like that.
What do you think about definitely?
Yeah, granddaughter of Robert Kennedy found dead. Apparently she had an attempt earlier, and then I guess pulled it off.
What do you think about Epstein definitely going to be suicided here shortly?
What the fact that they found him, like, dude. First of all,
he's about to get suicided.
First of all, R.
so
Kelly's
hard.
missing, dude.
And they're just still not even pursuing they're not pursuing Epstein at all.
Yeah.
No one's pursuing that, and the whole country knows.
Well, they sealed it. He was busted as a pedophile, and they sealed it. The whole court record was sealed somehow. We're like, yeah, there's a law where like if you're like a super rich pedophile, we can seal the whole thing.
Yeah.
And like no one can ever look into it.
I think that one's not even a conspiracy.
Yeah,
I think it's clearly
that one's clear.
It was part of an intelligence program.
That one's clear.
Someone will probably fuck him up if you're that like a well-known
there's a
pedophile.
goddamn documentary that everyone's probably
Bro, someone's gonna beat your ass, dude. Because he is in probably like super protective custody those whole 15 years.
That sucks.
And dude, he'll like, time kind of stands still. So like 7 years from now, if he gets kind of lax and is like, yeah, let me dip out of the general pop, someone will put a lock in his sock and like knock his head off.
Yeah.
So.
And the guards will definitely be like,
fuck that guy.
That'll be an Epstein situation.
Yeah, true.
There's a planned power outage that day. We didn't have cameras. Epstein killed himself.